as you all know, I love the Hulk. I love his stories and his characters and his world and, everything that has to do with the Hulk. And I've even talked about other Hulk creatures like the Red Hulk. But today we're going to be talking about Hulk's bastard son, otherwise known as Skaar, the son of Hulk. And we're just going to go through a couple of his storylines and just, all the weird shit that he went up to. Because, my god, this character is kind of crazy. He's just a giant fucking monster. He just does not give a shit about anything. And we're just going to talk about it because it's fun and I think his character is interesting and all you guys wanted to watch it, so why not? So yeah, let's just get into it. Now, Skaar was created by, of course, Greg Pak. If you don't know who Greg Pak is, he was the writer for The Incredible Hulk, for like the whole World War Hulk thing and the Planet Hulk and all that other good stuff. All those good storylines that you like, he was probably the writer of it. And he was also the creator of Skaar. Now, Skaar is the son of Hulk and the son of Kyra, the chick that Hulk hooked up with on the alien planet of Skaar and, impregnated her. And, they were about to have a kid until the ship that the Hulk came up on kind of blew up and killed everybody, and including Kyra. But for some reason, it didn't kill the baby that was inside Kyra. It's this whole thing that Kyra's whole race is connected to the Earth. She's like a shadow person or whatever they're called, and they have this connection to the planet, so they can use the planet to give them superpowers and shit like that. It's called the Old Blood, and Kyra is an Old Blood, and apparently she used all of her last remaining powers to save her kid. And then we got Skaar, and Skaar was born literally inside the bowels of the planet, and he comes off as this little gremlin creature that grows big and strong in a couple days, apparently. The Hulk, his Hulk powers just age him much faster than usual, so technically he's only a year old or something, but he's just a giant adult for some reason. I'm not gonna lie, his first couple issues aren't really that interesting. It's just him hooking up with this chick with swords for hands and helping them fight a bunch of barbarians because planet Skaar just kind of got overrun by a barbarity and everybody's just trying to kill everybody because the Hulk left because he thought everybody died, but everybody didn't die. But the entire planet is just kind of a wasteland now. Kind of like what it was beforehand, but, I guess slightly better because the Red King is dead. Also, the Red King isn't dead. He's actually alive. If you didn't know, the Red King died from these giant robots that eat people, but it didn't actually kill him. And in fact, he came back, and now he's part of the robots. So that's cool, I guess. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Well, anyway, the Red King kind of helps out the Skaar because Skaar wants to go to Earth and fight his dad. Why does he want to fight his dad? Don't really know, but he really wants to kill his dad because he kind of hates him for leaving him. Well, I guess that's the reason, because he hates him for leaving him and killing his mom. Also, speaking of his mom, Kyra comes back. She's kind of psychically linked to Skaar somehow. And it's kind of funny. She kind of wants him to be good, but realizes that her son is a bit of a sociopath. Yeah, Skaar, he's a fucking crazy person. He kind of wants to just kill everybody. He doesn't really care about anybody. He's some of the worst. He has some of the worst attributes of the Hulk, and that is just total sociopathy. He doesn't really care about anybody. By not caring, he literally does not give a fuck that Galactus is literally going to eat his planet, because all he wants to do is kill Galactus and use his powers to kill Galactus. It doesn't work out. His mom really realized that he's basically just a giant piece of shit who literally cares for nobody, so she takes his powers and sends him to Earth because she realizes that this guy, he's a fucking maniac. He should not be here. So she opens up a portal with the help of the Silver Surfer. Also, the Silver Surfer's here. He gets his powers stolen again. The Silver Surfer is supposed to be a really powerful person, but in this entire series of Hulks, he got his powers stolen by both the Red Hulk and Skaar. So man, he's just a giant pussy. Jesus. That's really funny. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, he gets his power stolen from the Silver Surfer, and Skaar tries to kill Galactus. Galactus was having none of that and just fucking blasted him away. Just what the fuck are you doing here, bitch? And blasted him back into the planet. And then they both realize that, yeah, Skaar, he's kind gonna survive this, and just shoot him into a wormhole, and he lands on Earth. And of course, the first thing he tries to do when on Earth is to literally try to kill his fucking dad. He stabs his dad with his fucking giant Thundercat sword. And he's just like, wait a minute, you're not my dad, because this was during the time when the Savage Hulk was the main personality, and the Green Skaar decided to just kind of leave and become dormant. And he's just like, wait a minute, you're not my dad, you're just a fucking idiot. You're not the real Hulk that I want to fight. So he just stabs the Hulk and then fucking leaves. He's just like, yeah, leave me alone, go away. And that was like their first meeting. So if you ask me, that's not a half-bad family reunion, you know, getting stabbed by your son the first time you ever see him. I don't think that's too bad, personally speaking. The next time they see each other, Bruce got his power sucked out by the Red Hulk, no diddy, and now he's powerless, but he wants to train his son just in case if the Hulk ever does come back, so his son can kill him. His son is just like, I don't fucking need you to train me, I could kill my dad myself. And Bruce is just like, not this version. The Green Skaar, he's a fucking menace. He can kill you if he wanted to. So I'm going to train you, and the way I'm going to train you is I'm just going to let you fight all of my big bad guys. So the first thing he does is force Skaar to fight the fucking Juggernaut. And it's pretty funny. The Juggernaut at first kind of beat him up, but he was able to use his intelligence to trick the Juggernaut into like a volcano and actually beat him. Not before he nearly made the Juggernaut fight his dad. So yeah, he likes to do a little trolling. He likes to do a little bit of, you know, a little trolling, a little bit of joking around. You know, it's just a prank, guys. That's Skaar for you. He's like a little prankster. Also, Skaar's adult body and Skaar's little boy body are like two completely different personalities, but I guess that makes sense because like the Hulk is kind of the same way anyway. So yeah, he has like a little boy personality that's like 12 years old, and he has his giant massive man personality who's basically just Conan the Barbarian. So yeah, that's pretty funny. But anyway, the next person he fights is Daken, who is actually the son of Wolverine. At first they don't really want to fight, because they both realizes that their dads, they kind of hate their dads. So first they try to just like talk it out, and then they actually do start the fight. And Daken is just fucking killing him. He is nearly killing Skaar, and he's just like, okay, you gotta stop this, buddy. At least Bruce was like that. Bruce was just like, okay, you gotta stop. And Wolverine comes in, and he managed to stop the fighting between them before, you know, Daken kills Skaar. So over the time, you get to actually see that Skaar actually warms up to his dad somewhat. You know, they have like one more fight, and it doesn't really end well for Skaar. Skaar gets absolutely fucking pummeled by the Green Skaar, but then the Green Skaar realizes like, hey, this is my son. I probably shouldn't beat the shit out of him like my dad used to do to me. So, you know, they reconnect, they reconcile, and now they're both, you know, son and father, and it's really wholesome. This is the last wholesome thing you're probably ever going to see with these two characters, because after this, they kind of just go back to hating each other. And it's because of this guy. This is Hirukala. This is Hulk's second son. That's right, Kyra had twins, not just one boy. And this is Hirukala, her second son, that she tried to teach again, but he's actually more evil than Skaar somehow, and he isn't even a Hulk. He doesn't have any Hulk powers, at least we don't know if he has any Hulk powers. He has like the old blood powers that Kyra has, and he uses that to basically like take over the microverse, which was like a little universe thing that the Hulk went to when he was younger, and he met this chick named Jarella, who was like his second like biggest girlfriend before she fucking died, because, you know, it is a Hulk story and the Hulk can never be happy. But yeah, he goes to the microverse, and he nearly kills it all because he doesn't give a shit about anyone. And finally, it takes the Hulk and Skaar to finally realize, hey, this is my son, this is your brother, we gotta stop him from killing everybody. And so they do that, and, you know, Hulk seems to like getting through him. He's like, yo, you gotta stop trying to kill people, man. This is kind of insane. And Skaar's just like, yeah, you gotta stop that. So Hirukala stops, and then Skaar just fucking buries him into the planet. So yeah, so Hirukala is dead. We never see him again after this whole little storyline. Yeah, I highly recommend it though. The Dark Sun storyline is actually pretty good, but yeah, this is like the last time we see Hawk's second son. We actually don't know if he's dead or not. He's just kind of dormant inside this planet, but yeah, that's pretty fucked up to do to your brother. Hirukala has like other stories, but honestly, they're not all that interesting anyways, other than the fact that he fucking died because Skaar's a literal sociopath. And then the last time we see Hulk and Skaar together is when they go to the Savage Land, because Meek, the guy who actually blew up the ship that killed Kyra, was on the Savage Land, and he's like using eggs that he put inside the Hulk to make more of his species. It's really fucking gross. If you see this whole thing, it's kind of disgusting. But Skaar kind of likes the bugs, so he wants to like save the bugs, and Hawk wants to just kill everyone because he thinks that they're just gonna be like meek, a fucking little traitor who just wants to kill people because he got the wrong ideals from the Hawk. And Skaar's just like, no, you're a monster. You can't kill bugs. Bugs are my friends. Because he had like a bug friend when he was growing up on Skaar. That's a thing. Skaar likes bugs, so I guess that's pretty cute. I guess it's not really cute. It's actually really weird, but whatever. But yeah, Skaar's just like, yeah, fuck you, and just stays on the Savage Land. And he has the whole like Savage Land arc where he's on Savage Land, and he's basically just fucking Conan the Barbarian, or like maybe Khazar, but like I'm pretty sure Khazar is still on Savage Land, so I don't know what the hell was going on there. I didn't read it because I don't really care, but yeah, he was on Savage Land for a little bit, and then Doc Green, who's like a very smart version of the Hawk, who isn't the Professor, he's another smart version of the Hawk. It gets confusing, all these fucking personalities and stuff like that. It just, I don't know what the hell's going on half the time, and I don't think the writers do either. But yeah, Doc Green visits his son and then takes away his Hawk power. So now Skaar is powerless, and that was the last time we saw him for like 4 fucking years. That's right, Skaar would never appeared after this, but then he returned in Gamma Corps, which was written by Al Ewing during the whole Immortal Hulk series, and he returned with a fucking hand for his head. It's really creepy. You know, Al Ewing really loves John Carpenter's The Thing, so of course it's got to be a really weird transformation, and Skaar's back to being evil again, but later he had some sense beaten into him by the Gamma Corps team, and then he realizes that he doesn't want to be evil, and he starts being good again. And there was like this whole little one shot that happened with Skaar being visited by She-Hulk, and she was just like, hey, you want to be a hero? And Skaar's just like, yeah, I want to be a hero. I'm gonna stop being evil. And that's the last time we ever saw Skaar. Yeah, Skaar is a very interesting character. This whole thing was just like a little, tidbits of what his storyline is. Like, he has some pretty crazy stories, especially when it's on Skaar and him just trying to destroy the planet because he doesn't give a fuck, or he's like trying to take over it. It's really insane. And Hirokala has some pretty crazy storylines too, like him literally becoming a tyrant on another planet. It's actually really fucking crazy. Like, I would still recommend Skaar, Son of Hulk, and the Son of Hulk series. The first one being written by, of course, Greg Pak, and the second one actually being written by former Hulk writer Paul Jenkins, which both I consider to be pretty okay. I think Paul Jenkins' run is slightly better because Hirokala is just much more evil compared to Skaar, who's mostly just a sociopath who just doesn't care about anyone. Hirokala genuinely is a malicious little fuck. he's kind of insane, but for some reason his mother loves him more than Skaar. For some reason, I don't know what the hell is going on in her head, but she's dead now, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. That's my short little video on Skaar. I'm sure you guys wanted a bit more, but to be honest, I'm gonna be leaving soon, so yeah. Just a lazy little video for you little munchkins to chew on. So, when I come back, I can come back way better. Also, if you guys didn't know from last video that you guys probably didn't see, I'm leaving for the army, and I'm going to be gone for 10 weeks, probably more, because this is my basic training, and then this is my other training for like another 9 weeks. So, I'm going to be gone for a pretty long while. So, hopefully you guys will watch all my other videos. Stay subscribed because I will come back, and I'm going to come back with a vengeance. Shit's going to be crazy, and the videos are going to be way better because I'm going to buy a computer and some other stuff, and I'm actually going to write some scripts because I know this is probably getting really old, just listening to me ramble on about characters and not having a deeper conversation about it. But yeah, that's it today. That's all I wanted to talk about. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay subscribed because I'm not going to leave forever. I am coming back. Please don't unsubscribe. I really want to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Hopefully I can make it that way, but we'll have to see. Don't forget to follow the Instagram. Always keep up with what I'm doing. And yeah, just stay tuned because I will return, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. So see you guys next time.